What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D. So I know you see the subscribers. I know you see we're getting closer to 20,000. So go ahead and be a part of the movement. Hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate you guys. So if you guys are anything like me, and I know a lot of you guys are, I know you probably watched Donald Trump in his rallies, in a debate, in a press conference, and you're sitting there and you're thinking, God dang, why is he allowed to just lie like that? Like you're probably sitting there just busting out thinking, why don't they fact check him? Why is he allowed to say things like they're eating the cats and they're eating the dogs and no one says, uh, we're gonna need you to show proof of that? Why does he get to say things like they want abortion up to the ninth month, and in some cases even after birth? They want the doctor to look at the baby and say, "Put it to the side. We'll decide what to do with it later." Someone needs to ask him, "What are you talking about? Where are you seeing this? Where are you getting this information from?" Some of you were probably a little frustrated even with Kamala Harris, thinking she should fact check him. What you have to understand, though, is that these debates have a limited amount of time. So Kamala Harris is trying to get out to the American people what she's going to do for them. If she spent the time that she got fact checking him, that's all she would be doing. And that's the job of the moderators. They should do that. They shouldn't allow the Trump administration, MAGAs, and Republicans to bully them into not fact checking him. But that's basically what you saw all the time. Okay, but Kamala Harris went on the Call Me Daddy podcast and she was asked about one of his specific lies about after birth abortion and abortion up to the ninth month. And she did not mince words. She said exactly what you guys want to hear her say and called him a bold-faced liar.
I do want to clarify something. In the debate, former President Trump claimed that some states are executing babies after birth. Can you just clarify?
That is not happening anywhere in the United States. It is not happening, and it's a lie. It's a bold-faced lie that he is suggesting that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? He is suggesting that women in their ninth month of pregnancy are electing to have an abortion. Are you kidding? That is so outrageously inaccurate, and it's so insulting to suggest that that would be happening and that women would be doing that. It's not happening anywhere. This guy is full of lies. I mean, I just have to be very candid with you. So in my career, from the time I got out of law school through most of my career as a prosecutor, I understood that the words that I spoke and what I did with those words would be the difference between whether somebody was charged with a crime or went to prison, maybe prison for life. When I was Attorney General, I was the top law enforcement officer of the biggest state in this country. And I was acutely aware that the words I spoke could be the difference between whether a corporation was in business or out of business, that the words I spoke could move markets. The idea that someone is not only so careless and irresponsible and reckless, but out and out lies to create fear and division in our country, and thinks he should be president of the United States standing behind the seal of the president of the United States using the microphone that comes with that, and using that voice and those words in such an irresponsible, and that's mild, way. And this is why this election matters.
I really want you guys to understand the importance of what Kamala Harris was saying here. She's saying that as the top prosecutor in the biggest state in America, she understood that her words meant something. She understood that her words could cause fear in people. She understood that her words could move markets. Donald Trump I don't know if he does or doesn't understand that, but someone needs to explain to him that his words matter. That when he's going around and he's able to say on national TV that people are having abortions with children after birth, that changes things. Those words mean something. And she's absolutely right. The nerve of this guy to think that he should be allowed to be the president of the United States and stand behind the seal of the president of the United States after lying to the American people the way that he does is absolutely disgusting. He should not be. And let me make sure I make something clear here, because a friend of mine sent me something that someone she's related to posted on Facebook. And it basically said, everyone misspoke during the debates, but only Donald Trump was fact checked. First of all, he wasn't fact checked enough. Second of all, these are not instances of misspeaking. Yes, people misspeak. Kamala Harris may have misspoken during a debate or an interview. Donald Trump does not misspeak. He lies deliberately. Again, these are deliberate lies. He knows that they're not true. When he said they're eating cats and eating dogs, he knew that was not true. When he says there are abortions after the ninth month or after birth, he knows that is not true. We all know that less than 1% of abortions happen after the 21st month. Donald Trump knows these things, or at least he has access to the information or people who can look up the information for him. He knows he is lying. Understand something. He is not misspeaking. He is not, messing up things that he's heard. He's lying deliberately, and he does it every day. And I am so happy Kamala Harris had the time and the platform to call him out for this BS. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in they heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.